this is really big. Court record show agency contract invalid. Oh my, agency lied to their VTubers? Now this is gonna be a big topic. Oh my god. We gotta get into this, but before we do, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like this video to help the algorithm gods. I'd highly appreciate it. And also, sub to the channel if you enjoy these kind of videos. Now, let's get into this because I'm very curious.
It's time to pay it back.
That's true.
As today we turn to MSM Talent, also known as Mad Scientist Media Talent Management, self-described here as slightly unhinged, but in a good way. This being a talent agency representing over 40 different independent VTubers, but again, is a talent agency, not a VTuber agency, such as Hololive, which owns all of the intellectual property rights to their VTubers, or even like VShojo. Instead, MSM operates like Mythic Talent, this being a talent management agency that I myself am associated with.
Dude, you are associated with, they're not, redefine talent management across the industry. They're not even talent management. Oh my god, why did they call themselves that?
Mythic Talent oftentimes.
No wonder, now I understand why everybody get uncertain about what is Mythic Talent when they're only an advert company.
It's helping independent
Hildren, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it.
Not only various sponsorships,
thank you for 4 years.
Also assisting with other goals for their VTubers, such as last year helping to produce the VTuber Awards. MSM Talent in the past weeks now receiving a number of allegations, allegedly not fulfilling a number of promises given to their VTubers. Promises such as offering Hollywood connections, healthcare benefits, and equity in their business. But further, MSM Talent receiving further scrutiny in the past weeks due to VTubers outside of the organization alleging that they have been defamed from the owner of MSM Talent.
Ooh, now this is, listen, there's a reason why one of my mods is a lawyer. Now, I'm gonna be real. I think everybody getting into this has to like find a friend or get a lawyer, because these talent agencies are freaking scamming everybody. Oh my god.
Seth W, as self-characterized here, an individual who I myself can confirm,
my first mod is a lawyer,
2023 and beyond, has approached various business entities and other mutual VTubers to disparage me. This becoming serious enough that I since had retained legal counsel.
Of course they try to finesse you. Why do you think people start talent agencies? Because they don't have talent themselves, but they know how to talk. They know how to advertise. They will take talents. They will either, some of them are great, like Mythic Talent. They are just amazing. But a lot of talent agencies, and I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying quite a few of them are made to make money. A lot of money. And if they can scam you for more money, they're gonna freaking scam you for more money. Because you are either incompetent, don't even read what you're getting into, or are too young. And that's what they deal with now. A lot of VTubers are young.
To better understand my own options. And this not being any legal counsel, but legal counsel based out of the state of Maryland. That being the same state that MSM Talent is incorporated out of, or so
I've heard about MSM Talent.
Our legal counsel confirming what
a lot of people I watch actually is a part of MSM Talent. This is interesting.
Is available in public records, confirming that Mad Scientist Media LLC, that meaning limited liability company, appropriately filed articles of organization back on September 15th of 2019. But as of October 15th of 2021, this business as listed under the
for milk, Abe can never get spit scams.
The courts of the state of Maryland has been in the status of forfeiture. The reasoning for this forfeited status being the failure to file property returns for the year of 2020 or any year since. That's right, Mad Scientist Media, MSM, have not been filing their taxes or been granted.
Classic. Why are we talking about so much taxes nowadays with VTubers? That like... a lot of, it seems that the new trend is VTubers doing tax fraud, and it's sad. It's sad. I feel so bad for, like, oh my god, for Michi and Kuro had to deal with it. Now it's a little bit of their incompetence, but also I think Niji Sanji screwed up a lot of them. But what is going on that the topic of VTuber and legal situations are tax fraud nowadays? What is happening?
Any tax extensions. As made available by VTubers on Twitter.com, sections of MSM's talent management agreement contract have been made available, confirming they are listed.
Maybe they all spend their money on gacha games and they think they can just tax write it off, and they're like, you know
Mad
what?
Scientist Media LLC and out of the state of Maryland, while other contracts would list themselves as being under Mad Scientist Media Talent. Mad Scientist Media Talent never being formed as an LLC, and as a talent agency based out of Maryland, would also not be recognized by the state. This meaning that numerous contracts, both with VTubers and artists alike associated with MSM, could in no way be enforced through the courts. As any case that MSM could bring to the courts would then promptly be given a motion to dismiss. This forfeiture status occurring on October 15th of 2021, well before the vast majority of talents were ever associated with MSM. This once again meaning the vast majority of contracts that MSM Talent has with their VTubers and artists could in no way be seen as legally valid. This potentially being a major issue with sponsors who would want to know that their sponsorships through MSM Talent could be valid and enforced. But it does not end there with Seth. As also confirmed through our Maryland legal counsel, Seth has opened up a number of limited liability companies, 2 others of which have also been closed for forfeiture, that being Idea Hackers LLC alongside Quick Press LLC. These 2 businesses once again also being closed for forfeiture for not filing taxes. This all while Seth himself, in separate court documents from the year of 2018, had been ordered through the courts to pay debts numbering in the tens of thousands of US dollars. And no, it does not end there for the owner of MSM Talent. Seth angering colleagues associated with him even before the current roster of MSM Talent was onboarded. This profile page being taken over and being given the intro of, "My name is Seth and I'm great at taking people's money under false expectations."
What an asshole. What an asshole. Holy.
Giving the website of scamartist.com and being given the location of I will F you over. And all while these revelations were being made wholly public in the past weeks, further business connections with Seth had been revealed. One of those being with the Grinding Coffee Company, Seth having operated as the COO of this particular business, originally opened up through a successful Kickstarter, advertising itself as being owned by a LGBTQIA+ person of color. This then leading to older tweets of Seth being made public, stating what many consider to be slurs, alongside posting pictures.
What did he say? What? YouTube is fucking up. Dude, YouTube, please, come on, man. Just work for 1 second, please. Thank you. All lives matter. Feminism, okay. Trump sucks and nobody sends to understand the way things work. You for trigger for change. Oh, okay.
Stating what many consider to be slurs, alongside posting pictures as this one seen here.
What a reasonable guy to work with, guys.
Joking about consent. The Grinding Coffee Company now having since gone offline, having officially closed as of March 31st of 2024. The owner of this company stating, "We are excited to announce that under new ownership, with familiar faces among the team, we will rebrand and launch a new company called Based Coffee." The Twitter account for that company being opened as far back as January of this year, and further associating with numerous other streamers. And no, the business connections do not end there with Seth. That, as most recently launched alongside Seth, is Saucy
VTuber Brainworms, a little bit of torture. What the?
Is a drop shipping company for numerous hot sauces, these being relabeled existing hot sauces and then given a proper markup. The website for Saucy Biz at this time being recognized as fairly bare bones, simply labeling itself as a hot sauce company, and further along on the privacy policy.
Bro, this guy is a baller. He goes from the one business to the next. What is happening?
Page, leaving up various pieces uses of the unfilled Shopify-powered site template, and further on the terms of service page.
Doesn't pay taxes. Let's go for another business. We go.
Not listing their trading name, business address, phone number, registration number, or VAT number, but confirming the email address of seth@msm.gg. This being the same email provided on PayPal transactions with SaucyBiz. SaucyBiz, like the Mad Scientist Media talent label before it, having at the time of launch not being registered as an LLC. This being the continuing story of other businesses that Seth has associated himself with, that including glitchless.gg, registered under the Perfect Presence LLC, which, you guessed it, is also in forfeiture. And no, it does not stop there, as Seth has also been running Spite Engine, a VTuber design guild.
Oh my god, another one. A VTuber design guild cooked up a 2024 relaunch. This guy is about to scam a lot of people.
Offering up 3D models, live 2D models, streaming assets, and live 2D animations, which has been surrounded by enough first-hand allegations that have been given to TBS that it could be the subject of its very own episode.
Listen, if you start doing business with this guy, I mean, you are heading out to a path of losing money.
So we have a closed coffee company with another soon set to open, a hot sauce company, which we cannot yet confirm has been yet registered as an LLC, alongside potentially other businesses on the way. While MSM Talent is running as a business with unenforceable contracts. As any contract signed by a VTuber or artist after the date of October 15th of 2021.
You know what's scary is that think about you like putting your information to this guy. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, VTubers like their privacy. Think about if you put your personal information and give it to this guy. Ugh.
Could not be recognized in the court of law. Taxes having never been filed, tens of thousands of dollars potentially owed, and on top of all of this, Seth being called to court from a credit management agency, himself not showing to court for a February 2nd court date, or later for a more recent May 3rd court date. And so now, what is next for Seth? Well, Seth was set to make an appearance on an MSM Management podcast, an ongoing series of Twitch streams in which Seth would talk on how to run a talent management agency. The most recent scheduled appearance of May 14th seemingly not occurring. We'll potentially have more on MSM Talent as this story develops. TBS receiving numerous interpersonal stories from VTubers inside and outside of MSM. As next, with Things VTubers Say, we turn to our co-host, Lady.
Thanks, False. Imp Clown VTuber Camilla teases their new model by swaying their hips. That being the debut of their spring bunny outfit, with the new design being done by Sin.
God, I
as
love
this imp
Camilla.
would thank everyone for coming to their debut.
You know, I thought about this. Why aren't like a lot of clown and jester VTubers acting like clowns or jesters? Like I think that every clown VTuber I watched, they aren't clowns. They kind of do. I think Camilla does a pretty good job, but I don't like, okay. I mean, but like, I think she's funny, but I'm thinking about, I've seen a lot of like indie clown VTubers and they ain't clowning around enough.
For Camilla to be banned not even a day later, giving this imp another reason to cry. Though it's okay because they are so
this a while ago.
Cute cosmic
April 16th.
dragon girl Vienna teases their new model, as I'm very much so looking respectfully for EGs. And though the new debut for this new look comes out, Vienna posts a warning, that being of an imposter on Discord, scamming users into sending $1,000 for their League account.
Brother, like there's the scammers everywhere. Like, I mean, like you don't even need to announce this. Like, you gotta be careful with your Discord. Like, it's not hard to see who you're talking to. And second of all, there's like 20 bots every day. Like, I don't know, like in my server, like every server has like at least like 5 to 10 bots joining nearly every week and sending everybody a message. You gotta be just careful who you talk to and don't click links.
So tragic. She's heart stuck Diamond 1. Though all is well, as Vienna continues to just hang around with their friends on the Noomcraft server, belonging to half demon, half swag VTuber Noomi, who launches their Noomcraft server with their friends, giving out a major thank you for Tofu Tunes for the mod pack that will also now be available on Noomi's Patreon. Though that's not all,
I haven't played Minecraft in so many years.
The Noombalicious have now come to life in an interactive mascot, as they are 50% swag, 50% chic, and 100%
I hope you didn't get welcome.
That as Noomi also releases a brand new cover featuring Lucy Pyre, that being a cover of Daisy.
That was a good one.
As the Riz is strong with this one, with Noomi's continuous date nights recently.
I'm feeling like now I know date night has been a while, but I'm feeling like podcasts are like popping off like a lot more recently. A lot of people are doing podcasts.
Featuring Buff Up. The best
when is our
pro
podcast?
VTuber, Issa, announces their 2.0 debut. Absolutely rocking their new look. Posting, thank you all for coming to my debut.
I love it.
I'm so grateful to all of you who came to support me today, my friends in chat. This is my third year streaming, and I've never felt more like this is what I should be doing.
Clone yourself.
Sheet and design.
That's a good idea. Maybe I should have like a pre-recorded podcast, and I'll yap for a bit and make questions. And then I'll record watching myself yap, and I'll put myself on the other side, and I'll yap responding to myself. That's a genius idea. You know what? I might actually do that one day.
That as Issa releases a brand new cover
and react to it. Beautiful. That is cinema.
Black Sheep, along with a huge announcement for some limited available merch. VTuber Bon asks if all of you are going to be their drinking buddies. That as Bon celebratorily shares, they've been invited to the Twitch partner program.
That's really big.
Everyone, thank you so much. Goddess cult leader Ayuchi celebrates their birthday with some live.
This is what I like about this channel. They are showing some indie VTuber just popping off. And just having a good time. I like these things. I like it.
Along with a birthday subathon. That as Ayuchi gets exposed on their virtual crushes, quoting, I am deceased to look at my taste in...
For 1 second, I thought this was a real model. I thought it was like a real thing. Not 3D model.
Honestly, very same though, very same. As this co-host has a similar obsession, that currently being my fixation on Has Been Hotel, as we are getting closer to reaching 100,000 views on my cover of Hell's Greatest Mom.
Is this show good?
To which
Kat, is this show good? Do you like this?
Have you watched this? Every one of you for checking it out. So that's not all, as I've also recently celebrated my birthday in the form of a weekend streamathon, where lots of uncursed Has Been fixations were totally not happening during my stream. Absolutely none. I was completely normal. I was behaving. So genuinely, thank you to everyone so much for an amazing B-Day weekend. Along with a huge shout out to my mutuals and friends who were able to join me in collabs and ended up turning my sign-up birthday.
The creator of that Has Been Hotel, I don't know why I've never watched it, but I've been subbed to her since like nearly her channel was created. I've been subbed to her for so long. And I watched all of her other animations, but I never watched the professional show.
Sheet into this. We are truly people of culture. So that's not all, as I've also released another new cover for this month, having done the art and animation myself once again. That being the cover taught Musica. Feel free to check it out. Yochi,
I gotta watch it. Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Teaser for their new VTuber outfit with the reference to the new full design.
I was there on the debut.
Illustrated
really good
by
model.
Nanolis, and
very hot
done
model.
by Twin Tails. Posting in a bright moonlight, you see a beautiful demon appear. As this debut came with lots of new assets and animations, with this animation coming from Huffy, illustrated by Bayumi, this one coming from Vivi Star, and music done by Versus. Though that's not all, as Yoshi has premiered a brand new cover song, that being of Amir Zankyo Sanka, with the team behind the music video being Sakura, Kingcraft Kingu, and Momotex. Posting, I hope we get to cook again. Congrats on the awesome debut.
Man, these VTuber like music videos the quality is just ramping up more and more, and I feel like at a point you always would just assume that wait, it's only like big Hololive stars that will have these kind of music videos, but this kind of Like it's spreading around.
As Yoshi announces their Gaki merch. Along with the announcements of this professional Stinky Oni's attendance
15K and I can get you one.
Hosting, I'm so excited to see you all at my panel and meet and greet. I will create a character design together with you live at Offkai. Jiggly Whale Girl Bao.
There was a lot of drama about Offkai. We gotta watch that tomorrow.
Congratulated on reaching over 1 million views on their original song, 52 Hearts. That as Bao releases a new cover of Idol, with the art coming from Yukiko. Voice actor gone VTuber Sayu has now reached over 1 million followers on TikTok. Damn! Sayu is still haunted by Peppa Pig.
That's what you get for being a voice actor in Honkai Star Rail and Genshin.
Featured in this animation by Okarma, while also being doodled as a little guy. Sarue debuts their teen Sarue model, with their debut also including a brand new animated stinger. With the full model showcased here, rigged by Kevin X. Asari also releases an announcement for new merch available.
I like that model. It's a really good one.
VTuber Mew announces their GoFundMe in order to raise funds for the rest of their cancer treatment. Having been blown away with not even 48 hours later, fulfilling the goal. Posting, I feel like I'm dreaming right now, truly in a state of shock. And the W's just keep coming. As Mew has also been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, along with reaching over...
Is that hard, chat? Is getting Partner Program hard? Because I've been a partner on YouTube since I just posted like random trash. So I don't know. Not really if you post vids. Okay. Well, that's big still. I love this. This is great. Just good news all around. Instead of like drama, negative streamers, yada yada, Niji Sanji Hall. This is just good things. I love it.
Followers on Twitter.
I hope they talk about, oh my God, please.
And reaching over 90,000
Please talk about Yuzu's model. It's so good.
Views on their cover of Unholy. Posting, even if it's after a year, I never expected a cover I produced to reach these numbers. Bow before your Empress Rhea and Lilypad. As Rhea created an interactive theater play featuring the VTuber
is as hard as getting a Twitch partner.
This entire stream was a live interactive theater play where a dice is rolled in an RPG-like manner to decide the outcome of choices.
Cool.
And Chad, represented via computer avatar, can vote on their actions. VTuber Void hosting, it's time for the new me and the new IAB TV, broadcasting directly to you, as they also obtain a cryptic form capable with their full body tracking, as they utilize the app Motion, allowing them to broadcast on Twitch with a unique and interactive space. With this interactive setup, not just limited to their own 3D model, but also allowing multiplayer, as they can use other people's tracking in the same space. Hosting, you can slap each other until you ragdoll. Vex the Sun Eater returns from their hiatus with an invitation to not only their spring outfit debut, but also a birthday party. Teasing some of the features on their model, Vex would go out to thank everyone for all the support on their spring outfit reveal and birthday celebration. Bear Girl VTuber Seni Ursa showcases not only a new model, but also celebrating their birthday, alongside new emotes and assets such as this starting screen illustrated by Claro Art and animated by this co-host, as they also go out to tease their thighs. Sleepy Wolf VTuber Soleil hops on the face train, that while also announcing not only their 1-year anniversary, but also a 3D debut, sharing their growth as a VTuber on how it started.
Dude, I love this. I gotta post mine own again. Like, I love seeing these things. It's so nice to see how people start and where they are. Like, whenever I look at my 0.1 model, man, I look different.
To how it's going. With their 3D model done by Putizu, that SLA would like to remind you that no matter how hard the situation is, they believe in you. Fox entertainer Vixen showcases some juicy thighs and tummy that as they debut their new model, with their full design shown here. Though that's not all, as they also begin their debut-thon, as they secretly hope that you don't make them eat scorpion. Silly artist Soda Sneb celebrates reaching over over 9,000 followers on Twitch. That as they also announced the beginning of creators big and small participating on Game on Cancer, an organization specifically raising funds to cure cancer in Australia, having now recently reached over $12,000, receiving acknowledgement from Game on Cancer themselves. And speaking of charities,
a lot of charities are American based. It's not, as much as you should support any charities, it's nice whenever you take a charity in your city or town or something like that, or your country.
Gamers Outreach, a charity that brings video games to kids and families in hospitals, invites VTubers for their VTubers Summer Slam, while also announcing their collaboration with VTube Studio. As VTube Studio would go out to quote, last year's event was massive.
I think you just have to take initiatives of doing it yourself, but it depends, right? There's always charities in every country, right? But you have to, I think that the American ones are the ones that tend to contact streamers and YouTubers and stuff. So whenever it comes to charities in your country, I think you just gotta look for it yourself.
With VTubers raising over $400,000 during their streams to bring mobile gaming stations to kids in hospitals. Maybe we can even break 500K this year.
Look at that.
How will VTuber Cinder announces the launch of their very own U2 figurine.
Kenji's also getting a U2. A lot of VTubers are getting a U2 now.
Alongside a giveaway. Chaotic Space Traveler Onsta shows you their colorful spark, alongside their obsession with Majima. That as they celebrate reaching over 19,000 followers on Twitch, posting, I never thought we'd get this close to 20K on Twitch.
I know,
Thank you.
Jesus.
Weird bug on the internet. Bug might actually be an arachnid, as they debut as the cutest and creepiest VTuber, which I can confirm is cute and creepy.
That is terrifying.
With their full design shown here. Bug would go out to post, I did not expect so much support today for a silly spider. Thank you. Followed by a bigger thank you for coming to their debut, along with a greeting for any new stink bugs. Waffle in a toaster, Soggy Waffles, gives you nightmares at 3 a.m. while announcing their graduation.
I don't know about that.
Thanking everyone for the support for the past 3.5 years. Posting, I have achieved so much, reached so many goals that I never thought I would reach when I started, and I will always be grateful for that. I am graduating because I am trying to reach bigger goals, reach different opportunities, and realize my passions like cooking and baking. Thank you all so much for the support and memories. I will never forget them. As Waffle will be holding a graduation stream from May 13th to May 18th. Aussie Cryptid with Riz, Emma Lama, would like to go out and say that they love you, while also asking if you would still like them in their human form.
Yes, what do you have on Wendy's?
While teasing certain assets of a potentially new model. And now back to you, False.
Thank you so much, lady. As that is all for this episode.
Let's
As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe
it.
below. Send in your VTuber stories to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.
Oh, these are the outros. That was genuinely so nice. That was just nice. It wasn't just all negative news. That was just nice. That was great. They should have showed the user model. The user news model, if you haven't seen it, amazing model. So cute, adorable. So many functions as well. Same with the new Iron Mouse model. Amazing models. They were so good. This was such a nice video to look at. This makes me happy. This made my night, actually. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, if you make sure you go give False a sub and a like. And also, if you enjoyed this video itself, make sure you like this video itself to help the algorithm gods. And sub to the channel if you want to see more of these kind of reacts. I appreciate it, y'all. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. I'll see you next time. Peace.